Geek Dad Life presents Toy Geeks, a live toy talk show. Tonight we're going to talk about Wave 4 of McFarlane's superpowers getting leaked. A ton of other things, all of that and more tonight on Toy Geeks. John, we're back at our regularly scheduled time, even though the Super Bowl is still going on right now. I think it's second half stuff's happening. But even with trying to compete against the biggest program in the U.S., still tons of people here to hang out and talk toys. And we got some big things to talk about, some big trailers to talk that maybe are going to influence some toys. I would touch upon that a little bit today. We're going to talk about it more tomorrow on GDL2. But just, John, I'm really excited about the toy reveals we've got to talk about today. We got superpowers. We got some Motu stuff coming down as well.
Yep.
We'll do some Stump John. And you know, if it's superpowers, everybody, I think you know who will probably show up. And let me say hello to the chat, then I'll bring in our special guest for tonight. The chat is hopping. We already got like super chats in here. We got J Mac, Angry Elf, Shiny Plex People, Jeffrey, JMT, Scott, Radical Toys, Flash. Whoa! Much rather this Flash than that Flash movie. Toy Geekosaurus, Nicholas, Jack Knight, I'll do Scott again, Sasuke, Doralaxian, Comics, Mobile Recluse, Navin, Gray Fox, 80s Experience is here, Jamie Vaughn, Polly Columbus, Andrews, Gady Toys, 80s Toys, Cobweb, Toy Art, Cougar, Carlos, Carceres, Quip, Cone Killer, Confuser, Rick, Capabianco, Matt Bush in the house, my hero of heroes. We'll talk about that in GDL After Dark. Lab Rat, Shiny Plastic People, Jace, and Alpha Trine, Free Reign, Lucha Johnny, and so many more. Thank you everybody for hanging out, even on a Super Bowl Sunday. The people here, yeah, 2 words. I'm Batman. Agreed. In sight. Yes. All right, now let's bring out this gentleman. It is in his contract that he signed with us, a lifetime contract. Anytime superpowers is mentioned, he needs to be on the show, even though has to be busy. The Jeffries are happening this week. Friend of the channel, past and future guest, and currently guest, Ryan Doe. Welcome, sir.
Oh, hey guys, I'm back. It's like I never left.
You're just there. You're just like waiting in the wings.
You're just like in suspended animation till you come back on.
That's right. Jay doesn't even have to send me a link. I just somehow transferred to this chair. I'm here.
The second I saw that Toy News High article with the super, I was like, well, I guess Dole's on this week.
You know what's fun? So yesterday I was on my way to Everett, which is just outside of Seattle.
Yes.
Going to my first Dirty American Toy Show. Could not wait. I'm at the border.
Yeah.
Get that message from Jay. And I'm just like, is this how my day is starting? And because I'm like out with friends and stuff, I can't really check my phone. But my phone is going.
Yeah.
It's getting tagged. I'm getting DMs all the way from the time, like an hour after Jay messaged me, all the way till like I got home from the United States of America. I had people DMing me going, did you see this? And thank you for everyone that did. So to be associated with superpowers is very humbling. And it's actually a very big honor. And so thank you to everyone who watches Geek Dad Life and Toy Anxiety and think of me when they see superpowers. So
yeah. Charlie Weaver asked a good question here. Dole, how many Lantern hoodies / jackets do you own?
Just the 2, green and red, like Christmas.
Okay, there you go. Toy Connection, spell Canadian. Dole, did you see this? Did you?
Did you? Yes, I saw.
Ooh, I like this, Jamelin. The Super Dole. We can't. That's better than the Super Bowl. We got the Super Bowl.
Oh wow, that's Wow, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Parks. That's really nice.
All right. Michael Miller. To be fair, 2 is a lot.
Yeah.
2 is enough.
It is plenty.
That's
all right.
plenty.
Alpha Patron asks how I feel. I'm feeling much better. Yes, if it's been quiet on the channel this past week, I got COVID coming out of Germany, so it kind of kicked me on my ass a little bit. But I feel I've kind of gone the full 6 days or 7 days or whatever. Feel much better today. I don't feel too nasally, so hopefully I sound about right today. Okay, gentlemen, do you want to jump into the superpowers thing?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Let's
Head
do it.
first.
Okay, so this is what dropped on Toy News Ire. They posted it. I think the same was true. Gosh, I mean, the last time the lines were leaked or the waves were leaked on Dragon Chest or one of these overseas retailers. But we've got, I guess, 5 figures that are going to be in Wave 4, a Wonder Woman Rebirth variant. But I thought her look on the figure we already got is kind of a Rebirth look, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So is it just the same one, or is there going to be a different one? That's the one that kind of confused me.
I don't even know what we're going to... Maybe the variant will be not a cape, but a lasso?
I guess. John, what do you think? Do you have any ideas of what a variant could be?
I would say maybe like swapping the gold highlights for silver.
Okay.
Right?
But that's, I mean, as far as a variant, I don't think they would retool anything. You know, like I think it's just going to be a straight up paint variant.
Yeah, I think so too. Which I'm okay with. I'll still buy 3.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you could go pants, Rebirth, skirt, and sword. But again, I feel it's pretty close to what that other figure looked like. But I'm cool with it either way. I just think, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let me pull up this image here. This was like, I guess the most, all-encompassing Rebirth look. But she already came with a cape. I guess she didn't have the skirt. Pants was New 52, exactly. Pants and silver is New 52. Rebirth keeps the gold, has a cape. So mostly like, did that one get lumped into here and it's gonna be the same figure, or will we get one with a short sword and shield of some sort?
I just don't see it, just because of what the other characters have all come with. It's either been a cape or an accessory.
Mm-hmm.
So if she loses the cape and comes with a sword or a shield or a
Yeah.
lasso, then I'm gonna buy it anyways. I'm such a simp for the superpowers. And it's I do kind of, I wouldn't even mind if they said, hey, we're gonna do a deluxe Wonder Woman superpower figure, and she's got all that, and with the metallic finish, gold or silver.
Yeah,
I would pay the $3, $4 extra for a deluxe Wonder Woman that came with all of this.
Yeah.
However, I have no idea what the variant could be other than from, like John said, from silver to gold or gold to silver or whatever.
Yeah. Or swapping the cape for like a soft goods skirt. And then you could do a deluxe figure. Just you'll have the cape and a skirt eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think with all the, like, as far as accessories go, stuff that we don't have, I'm willing to bet that McFarlane just does an accessory pack for everything that we're missing.
For sure.
That's the dream.
And the thing is, like, McFarlane doesn't shy away from accessory packs, so there's no reason we can't get an accessory pack, or he's not going to do one at some point.
Right.
I think it's a good sign, regardless, that there's a Wave 4 kind of inbound, just because, again, there's not a Jeremy was it Nardwar of superpowers saying the line's going to die in a week or whatever. But there's concerns as well that there's a lot of them available. And it's this weird thing that's happened to our brain where, like, readily available toys means the line's gonna die. But it's good to see that there's more stuff inbound.
The Eternals did not kill the Marvel Legends line. Let's put it that way.
Exactly.
And I think, and here's the other thing I noticed too. When we always have like the legendary peg warmer award for the Jeffries. Not going to tell you who won. There's not going to be any spoilers here, but just to have a peek behind the curtain, it was kind of interesting to kind of choose who was peg warming this year, only because the peg warmers are different per area of where you live.
True. Yeah.
Right. So when I'm shopping, like even when I cross the border and I go out to like, we hit all the Walmarts and Targets and Everett and whatever.
Yeah.
Superpowers, like you might see the clearance thing is nothing but Dark Side, but the two heroes are missing. You go to the next Walmart, it's nothing but Superman.
Yep.
Right. The vehicles have all sold out. I have not seen them anywhere since their main release.
Yep.
They might be in your area though. They might be on discount in your area.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Right. And same with like Flash, like Wave 2, Green Lantern, and Batman Who Laughs, my personal favorite, of course. And
everyone's favorite.
Everyone's. But I noticed when those came in too, they didn't get the big end cap. They kind of just filled those, they put those in the end cap. But I found that there weren't as many of those released as Darkseid, Superman, and Batman. So already you can see like Wave 2 and 3 is already a smaller release than what Wave 1 was.
Which that's kind of like a lot of toy lines have that, right? Where you go ham for the first wave, and then the other one's sprinkling it. And Origins has had that problem where there's been continual waves, but some previous waves kind of gum up the works at a retailer, and you kind of just have to go like online or something to get the newer waves. Superpowers is maybe a little bit tougher because it's only at Walmart, right? There's not BBTS or Entertainment Earth and stuff like that to get the latest waves, and maybe it'll have to shift that way at some point if it's going to continue to be something that collectors can kind of easily get every single wave.
Right. So I don't know for you Canadian shoppers out there, for those who don't know, you can get them at Walmart, and you can get them at GameStop, and you can get them at certain Canadian toy retailer websites. It's a hard thing to say. So, like, I started to notice it's almost now easier for me to get them in Canada.
Yeah.
than sometimes it is like I got Deathstroke before, well, you guys did, and before Craig found him.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had Wave 3 before anybody I knew, like the set.
The full set, yeah.
Wave 3 finally hit North Carolina like last week. John, I think you got a set. And mutual friend David Weaver got a set, and Matt Bush sent me a set as well. But that was just like a week ago. So when did you get them? Like 2 months ago? I feel like it was forever ago.
I feel like it was 2 weeks ago because I did last week. I did the unboxing of them on Gotham City Tonight.
Time is a flat circle. It's post Germany. I don't know.
It
what
is.
Time is.
Well, it is when you get COVID and are in Germany. Right.
I got that European variant of COVID, which was great.
Which was
awesome. Let's go to the next one. This one is a character near and dear to Ryan and I's heart. We are Robin stans through and through, and out of all the Robins, probably Tim Drake's our number one, right? Though probably.
Yeah, he's our boy.
Yeah. And so on this listing, we're getting a Tim Drake Robin. And there's a lot of Tim Drake looks, but to me, you gotta go with the two-tone cape and the green and the red with the full. I love this look so much. It's a more modern take on it or whatever, but still, I love. This is my favorite. I love Robin. He's my favorite. This is my favorite Robin suit. Dole, we'll get your take here first as the fellow Robin stan, but thoughts on getting a Tim Drake Robin.
Well, this is going to be our first Tim Drake Robin since Batman Returns.
Yeah. Right,
in 1992, which is wild enough. Yep. And if it is this one, and I agree with you, it has to be this one.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I think he would be called Red Robin.
Yeah.
Or something else. I think they're going to go with this. I can't wait to see whose art they use. I really hope they use Tom Grummett's art from the 90s. And I can't wait to see that R logo on the Superpowers package. Again, if he doesn't come with the staff, that's fine. Staffs are easy to come by. If you want to throw them on your superpowers, not too concerned about that.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to how they're going to do the cape. If it will be the two-toned.
I hope so. If not, we know Cape Master is going to do a sick two-tone, Kenner style cape,
Oh, I have doubles of the 92 one. I'm just going to pop the cape off that.
It needs to be. There was just something about the Batman Returns Tim Drake Batman or Robin that I love, like just his sewn two-tone cape. I just thought it was the most luxurious cape any toy had ever received. It's like two capes. It's two-toned. This is the peak of high life and living. Like, I just play with all these 4 seasons as I enjoy this
soft goods. That's what that was.
It doesn't get any better from here on out.
It doesn't, and it didn't.
It doesn't. Correct.
And it still very well might not.
Right?
We're still chasing this high of a two-toned cape.
We are, because it didn't even take that long. Because I know the first Batman, animated series, Robin had the two-tone sewn cape, but then it wasn't very long before they started giving him just a black cape or whatever, a black cloth.
Correct,
cape.
over in Batman animated series land.
Yeah, and so I feel like we can look at that cape as peak soft goods for Kenner. It never got any better than that.
Yeah, it stopped there.
Anyway, so all that is to say, I hope it's this look. I think was it John Johnson? I do want to plus this in. They're gonna give us a damn red and black Tim Drake. I don't want a red and black Tim Drake. I don't.
No, the majority of them have been red and blacks.
Yeah,
from DC Classics, DC Directs, whatever there's plenty of them.
Yeah. John, what's your thoughts? So you're saying you want classic style as well?
Oh yeah, 100%. But the cape is going to be detrimental to this figure.
Oh yeah,
it has to be two-toned. And I will say, the Wonder Woman cape from Wave 3 is much better than the previous paper. The tablecloth, disposable tablecloth material. It is a little bit better, and I think that the way that they sewn the neck, I have her in front of me, so that's why I'm referring to her. The way that they had sewn the neck on her, where it drapes over a little bit more.
Yeah,
it's like if they tighten that up a little bit.
Yeah,
under the chin, like it would make a good Tim Drake cape if it was two-toned.
Yeah.
So I think McFarlane is getting a little bit better at the capes, but I think getting a two-toned is a pipe dream.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you choose a black cape or a yellow cape?
I think I would just choose a yellow cape.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Do you agree with that?
I agree, just because it would match the Dick Grayson superpowers Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Again, Cape Master will come through if Todd doesn't. But clearly he's watching, because we've seen the improvements on this line happen wave per wave.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly he's been watching every time the three of us have talked about superpowers. Because I feel like our feedback gets hit a little bit better each wave.
Todd gets noticed just like Dole does when superpowers is getting talked about.
Yeah.
So he comes on, he gets his QC guys on the phone. He says, listen to them. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dole, can you do an impression of McFarlane getting on the phone with his reps whenever there's a new?
No, it's him going on like his. Oh, I got my messages going on here today. It looks like Geek Dad Life. I got 5 people sending me links to Geek Dad Life. I better listen in here. They got the Canadian back on again. I'm Canadian too. He clearly knows his superpowers. I do too. Make sure everyone buys the dragon. If you also like Robin, be sure to. We got Multiverse Gold label at McFarlane.com exclusive Dick Grayson Robin. Be sure to check that out. Beautiful figure. I I pre-ordered that, by the way.
I do need to pre-order that. I missed out on
It's
doing
sold
it.
out,
Sold
sir.
out, right? Is it sold out?
It's sold out.
It is.
Damn it.
He'll do another run.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
He's printing money with that figure.
Or maybe it'll show up at a toy show or something. I'll get it then. I'm broke beyond broke because the damn Thunder Tank sent. So future J problem is current J problem, and that money got taken out. I was like, oh, God.
Do you hold up your wallet of omens and say that? I am broke beyond broke.
I am broke beyond broke. Oh God! Yeah, just like, well, that's it for this month.
Yeah. You're supposed to cancel that.
But I committed to doing it. I'm this far in, so I gotta do it. But anyway,
it's gonna be there. Anyone in the area, just so you know, that Thunder Tank is gonna be at the next toy show. So if you want to screen use Thunder Tank, it'll be there.
Here's the thing with that. So you kind of you jumped my whole pitch on this thing is, well, in the sense that I have been buying and accumulating Super 7 Thundercats figures. I got to open those up this week. So for any of our patrons, I'll do a live, long unboxing of all those damn Super 7 Thundercats figures. And then I'm going to, do a review of the Thunder Tank on GDL right here. But the thing is, yeah, if it's amazing, I'm going to keep it. But if it sucks, yes, it will be a screen used Thunder Tank at a future toy show.
You can even put this little sign there. It says, as seen on Toy Geeks on Geek.live.
It'll probably lessen the value, to be honest. And I need to do the Sky Striker as well. Getting COVID kind of screwed my week. I have it here. It's sitting like on the review table. So a lot of things I got to get done. But part of that problem with the Thunder Tank will be a part of the After Dark show tonight, simply titled Space Danger. Wait, where is it? Why can't I? Wait, there we go. Space Danger tonight for GDL After Dark. And for any of our patrons, come join us and we'll be talking about that, because the thing is, you can see there in the thumbnail, the damn DeLoreans are shipping soon.
Good
What
luck.
is that? Is that Hot Toys?
The Hot Toys DeLorean.
Damn.
I hope it doesn't charge right now because there's no money for it. So.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Everyone,
anyway,
get into your super chats now. We need to help Jay out.
No pity chats. But yeah, Space Danger will be tonight's main topic, among other things. Those going to share is some of his adventures in America. But anyway, all right. So, any other thoughts here on Tim Drake before we move on?
Just make it good. Make the hair perfect.
Yeah,
the hair could also make or break this toy.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's very true. Your birthday's coming up. Ask your mom; she's amazing. Well. Aww. I thought she is, and thank you. It's very kind. Oh, Ian J, new member. There we go. There's 99 cents. I'm on my way. Welcome to the family. Welcome. I feel like it went up in prices. Like I thought it was like $800, but I looked at my sideshow. It's like $950 altogether, or whatever.
For the Thunder Tank? Oh no, for the DeLorean.
The DeLorean.
Whew. You got this. You're good.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Things will shape up. You're gonna have 2023 is the year of the J.
Thank you. I feel that. Yeah. Actually, related to that, I haven't told anybody on the GDL side of things yet. I got a job offer.
Oh, you did?
Woo! I did.
Awesome.
It happened while I had COVID, so I was like, did it really happen or not? But yeah, I got a job offer. So I will no longer be fun employed as of the last week of this, or the 27th. So anyway,
everyone sends Jay a super chat for congratulations.
Cheers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I don't have
excited to have a job again, and And well, at least it's an offer. I've accepted the offer and I haven't started yet. So, but still very excited.
It means you don't have to look anymore as hard.
I know, right? But there's another job that still really wants me to interview with them. I'm like, I don't really want to anymore. I'm kind of.
Have you guys watched Parks and Rec?
Yeah, of course.
You could end up like that, where you're just like, it's your first day. It's like, look, I love being here, but I gotta go back to like my other job. So today's my last day.
It's so close.
Yeah. And then they keep hiring you for like 1 day.
Thank you so much, Peso. Yeah, no, I appreciate everyone's so kind. Everyone's so supportive through this whole thing. It's exhausting and tired. It's just it's like dating, but even worse, trying to find another job. So I appreciate everyone's kind words.
Thank you, Colleen, for your patience while he was still buying toys and not having a job. So
yeah, exactly.
Big applause to Colleen.
That's the true hero, Colleen. Colleen Gladfelter. Keeping the ship afloat. But honestly, all of you two, all the patrons, everything. This was the full-time job during it, so I appreciate it. Jay was I got laid off like 3 months ago. Yeah, exactly. I know Sue does it. This is her job every single day. Okay. Why not do both, Jay? Both jobs. The GDL is its own job as it is, so I already do 2 jobs. I don't want 3 jobs.
He's a full-time dad too. It's not just an idol.
Yeah, I'm dadding. That's a whole nother thing. Okay, what do we want to do next? Black Manta, Batman. What are we thinking?
Let's say Batman for last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do Black Manta.
Black Manta. Okay, Black Manta. I'm really excited for Black Manta because this is a character that very well could have been in the original Superpowers toy line. And now we're going to be getting one. Thoughts, John, you can first take here and then we'll go to Dole. Thoughts on getting a Black Manta, and we're going to have an Aquaman as well, but thoughts on, for the first time ever, getting a Black Manta Superpowers figure.
Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's Aquaman's main antagonist. Why wasn't he in the original Superpowers?
Yeah.
Like everybody gets their, Batman and their Joker. Everybody had their main baddie. So it's like, finally. But can they give him the chrome head, the chrome helmet, please?
I don't see that happening.
I don't see it happening. It's going to be silver paint, but if we can't get any, I'm just happy they're making them.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but it's,
you're right.
But you are right. Like, it's when you look at the I keep wanting to say it's Metallo, but it's not. It's Brainiac. But the Brainiac from the original Superpowers line did have the vac metal.
It did. It's glorious.
Right? And Cyborg as well. My future Cyborg also has.
And whatever they used for vac metal back then, like, it seems like even though Brainiac has the always broken arm, that his chrome holds up really well.
Yeah, no flaking. Something happened is Kenner also did Silverhawks, right? Like, Silverhawks flake, don't they?
Oh, Silverhawks turn out terrible.
Yeah,
but most of them, it's like you look at them the wrong way, and you got a pile of silver flake on the floor.
But you're 100% right.
So Super 7 was actually more accurate.
Right. They just said, we're going to do you a favor. We're not even going to add the vac metal, so it's not all over the place. It's not all over your hands, like glitter.
But you're 100% right, Sean. Like, Brainiac, even the arms break off. Like, I don't think I've ever seen any Brainiac with like worn off.
No, they always look good.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, mine still looks like of course mine does, but mine's still, my arm is still on my Brainiac. But that's not the one I had as a kid, by the way.
It's where you like, my arm never broke off of my Brainiac. It always was there.
Can I be honest? I actually didn't know that, because I only had the one. I've never seen a lot of Brainiacs to begin with.
Okay.
Like, just in general. But when I found him at a toy show, I grabbed him right away. Really good condition.
Yeah.
This is the first time me hearing about Brainiac having a bad arm.
Right now?
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of it. I was like, I had no idea.
Now?
Yeah, live right now.
He's
I want to say like 9 out of 10 Brainiacs have a broken arm.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
It's because it's
Okay.
just it's a lot of those Kenner figures that had the squeeze function are on the arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The arms break off. Like another one that I find a lot is the Fright Features Winston. His non squeezing arm breaks off a lot because of just the repeated use.
I'm scared to touch my Plastic Man for that reason.
I haven't had.
I usually every Plastic Man I've had has always been pretty good.
I need a new one though. Mine's in like not great condition. I need a better Plastic Man.
Mine's
John,
beautiful.
If you come across another, well, of course yours is Captain Cyborg, but it's like, John, if you ever come across well, if you come across a Cyborg as well, but if you come across a Plastic Man, let me know.
If I come across any of those, and I'm not going to keep them for myself.
Correct. Yes. That's what I meant without. I didn't think I had to say that, but yes.
It goes without saying.
Yes, it goes without saying.
Oh my god, we did have a member in here. I don't want to go to that before we lose sight of it. Mobile Recluse just became a GDL family member. Welcome to the family.
I got family.
You always got family with the GDL family. Speaking of which, we had the was it Fast X? Was that what they called it?
Fast 10. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
Speaking of the trailers, Ralph and I will be breaking them all down tomorrow on GDL2 tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon Eastern time on GDL2. Here's the thumbnail made for it. All the trailers.
Beautiful, man.
All the trailers, but there's only like one probably a lot of us really care about, and it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be breaking them all down tomorrow. And if you're at work, that's okay. It's like a lunch break one, but if you're not on your lunch break, feel free to watch it on the replay. But yeah, I think Black Manta, John, I am bummed because if this was done in the original line, it would have been Vac Metal and it would have been glorious.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But alas, to Ryan's point, even if it's silver paint, it's cool that we're getting one.
Do you think he should have the like almost like Aquaman, where he has like the one hand that's like flat, like he's ready to swim?
Yes.
And the other one with the fist.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
this figure. I always find that Black Manta, Cheetah, and Sinestro never got their proper superpowers due.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy that like. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, did Cheetah have a prototype? Was she one of the
I feel like she was the actual prototype that everyone kept saying was Catwoman.
Yeah. I always remember there was supposed to be a Cheetah.
Yeah, because with the tail and everything. We'll need to do a special superpowers episode again with Toy Otter and break this stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Or we could just go read the website right now. He breaks it all down.
Or
we don't have the time.
Yeah.
We don't have the time. But yeah, I think for sure Manta is a big one. Probably, aside from Tim Drake, the one I'm most excited about in this wave. Let's go to his counterpart, a rebirth version of Aquaman, which is a pretty classic look Aquaman, right? I mean, this is the rebirth one issue or whatever.
This is only rebirth number 1. I'm hoping he has the beard.
Okay.
Because he's been rocking the beard
for
a while. So
okay.
I would have preferred if this is just me being a teenager in the 90s. I would have loved the bare chest, hook, beard,
hook hand,
long hair,
hook hand,
like for superpowers. I would have loved that. Hang on, I'll let you greet EC Collecting.
Oh, sure, yeah. A new member, EC Collecting. Welcome to the GDL family.
I got family.
Always got family with the GDL family.
Yes. But yeah, that's the one I would hope to have. But if they do this version with the long hair and the beard, I will be over the moon.
I mean, John, what do you think between this look and the clean shaven versus bearded hair look, longer hair look? What do you think they go with, or what will McFarlane go with?
I have a feeling it'll be this look, only because of what he did with the Flash figure. The Flash figure that was released was very close to the original Superpowers Flash.
Mm-hmm.
This figure, if it was toyetic, would look like a vintage Superpowers Aquaman. I think that's the route that he's going to take.
That's a fair assessment.
And it will be just a young looking, clean shaven, no hook hand Aquaman.
But
with the trident.
I that makes sense, but I kind of think it's like that's the choice he'd take, but the right choice is where Dole wants to go with it, right? Because it makes it, because there's all, and I agree with Dole has had this logic about a lot of these kind of retro re-release things, and I agree with this viewpoint where it's you already have the whatever vintage version of the thing, you just go get that thing. Give us something that we don't have yet. So giving us a bearded, longer hair Rebirth Aquaman gives us something we don't have. But to your point, John, there's already the trend of going for the more classic look. So.
Although I will say, calling it, like naming it Rebirth Aquaman, it seems like he would either choose like that Aquaman in the photo right there looks like a classic Aquaman.
Yep.
So I think if he was going to do a Rebirth Aquaman, it would almost it would make him stand apart from what we normally see him as. So the beard and Rebirth make more sense than just, if it said Aquaman Classic, I think that it would look like this. But now, knowing that it says Aquaman Rebirth, maybe it will have the bearded face.
Yeah, and this is the Endless Winter figure that McFarlane. So McFarlane has done the bearded, longer hair look.
Yeah, agreed. I don't know. I would love to see this one done in Superpowers.
Yeah,
and no side eye. Right. I think that would be that to me. This to me would be just so cool to have on the shelf with the rest of the Superpowers figures. So I say bring this one on if at all. Like, again, if they do clean shaven, short hair, nice and neat, Arthur Curry, we all know I'm still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
But it's just like this to me would just be like super cool. The only thing to make it cooler, shirtless and a hook for a hand.
Yep.
Give me that bare chest and hook hand, please.
He's got that swimmer's body. Give him that swimmer's six-pack. Yes, please.
I want to see that six-pack on him there.
Six-pack of a king.
COVID, I'm dying. All right, next one. All right, last one, I think, right? Is the classic detective Batman. And we've already gotten, or the spoiler alert, we've already gotten the a very classic look in the original Superpowers line. Classic detective. That's blue and gray with the almost that kind of shadow on the mask or whatever look, right? Is that classic detective?
Right.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Let me just look. So classic. So, John, you're the Bat fan, the biggest. Shit, not Dole. You're a pretty big Bat fan too.
No, let's go to John first.
Dole will school me in any current Bat books past New 52. Like, I have not read Batman in forever.
But nice. I love Batman Forever as well. But but however, I always see it this way. At Batman, like Superman, and I also feel Spider-Man falls in the same category. There's so much. There is so much of those characters, and different versions of them in different mediums that you can still be the biggest Batman fan and have not read a comic in the last 20 years. Because there is just so much.
Yeah.
I mean, when I think classic, just Detective Batman, it's Neil Adams. And that's the only thing that I can't really, nothing comes to my brain outside of that. It's going to be the gray, black, yellow long ear Batman. That's the only one that I think of.
Mhm.
So the thing I can think of too is that I'm like, how classic are they going? Are they going as far back as I feel like they wouldn't call classic Batman, like they wouldn't do Golden Age Batman, where it's the purple gloves,
Yeah.
right? Like to me, you'd have to call that something else.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing classic, I'm with John. I think it has to either be that blue and gray with the oval, or because that's already been kind of made twice, the blue and gray.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to be black and gray.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they'll do the oval or not.
But classic is oval. That's just it. Like
Classic's
without
oval,
any,
yeah.
like any bat symbol without the outline, just isn't classic.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I'm with you on that. 100%. Go ahead, Jay.
Well, I mean, Lucha asks here, by classic detective, could they mean like first appearance?
Right.
And that's what Dole's like referred to
Yeah.
with purple gloves.
Yep.
And I mean, if they're going to do, then if they're going to do, if they do a gloved Batman, then they could just do a repaint for year 2 from, the New 52. And was that New 52? Year 2?
New 52, year 2. Yeah, or year 1. Gosh, what was either way? The one where it's like it almost looks like that's what the Batman 2 is leading into.
Right. Yeah. When he was in he wore the climbing gear and all the other stuff, and had
no
purple
cape,
gloves.
short sleeve
Right,
shirt,
no cape.
Yep. Had a dirt bike and the purple gloves. But that looked cool.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Capullo made that look awesome.
Yep.
I would
year, not year 0 year.
That's it. 0 year. Yep. Shiny plastic. Yeah. Right? People are getting it. Thank you. This is why this is why we need the chat.
Keeps us honest. Yeah, to me, I think for sure. I think any of those I'd be fine with, to be honest. Just as long as the cape's good, because the Batman out of all of them so far, I think the Batman is the worst. Right? I haven't opened waves 2 or 3 yet. I have them now, so I'm getting ready to do a video review of those. But at least when I've seen and held in my hand, that first Batman's the worst. So regardless of what they do, I feel like anything's going to be a step up for McFarlane here on this next Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And, it's something to do with that buck, too, that they use on that Batman.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the big chest, where to me, it's like if they were going to use that buck, as much as I would hate to see this done in a superpower, like done as superpowers.
Yeah.
If you got the body, just do it and give us Dark Knight Returns superpowers.
Barrel-chested.
Yeah.
Barrel-chested Batman, right? Yep. Like it's just, to me, that works.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's
No, yeah.
But I agree with you. I think that Batman's the worst figure so far that they've out of the bunch.
I don't think he's Rob Liefeld Captain America barrel-chested, but
almost.
But anyway, okay, exciting stuff. I can't wait till, I'm sure, these showed up here on this overseas website. That means people will start to see them in Walmarts next week. So I can't wait to start seeing people. Dole's going to get them tomorrow, I think.
I'll have them tomorrow. They'll show up.
They'll have them at the gas station.
At a gas station. I wish they would do Canadian short cards for some of these.
Yeah.
As like an exclusive somewhere. They did like a Toys R Us Canada exclusive short cards. I would be all over it. It would be super funny.
It'd be cool. Like, 100% agree. Like I don't know. Do it at a gas station. Make me have to go to. Actually, no. Do I want to go inside a gas station? I rarely do.
On top, do you really want to have to go get gas when you?
Yeah, I know.
With the gas prices.
I will say, there's a Sheetz right by my house, and if you don't know Sheetz, it's like it's a convenience store, but they got good stuff in there. It's a good convenience store shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For Pennsylvania people, it's kind of like Wawa versus Sheetz.
Yeah.
But I feel like Sheetz is better than Wawa. I've been to both. I feel like Sheetz is better.
How dare you, sir?
I may be taking a controversial opinion, but I have found Sheetz to be better.
Wawa's made to order food is better than Sheetz.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. I don't know. I guess I haven't tried Wawa's food as much. I'm just saying, I'm stopping off of 95 to go to the bathroom. The Sheetz experience has been better.
Are these real
Anyway.
places?
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah.
Wawa is a thing.
Mhm.
Sheetz is a thing.
Wawa, you can get hers chips at Wawa. Those are the best.
Okay, so I like Utz, but hers are good as well. I do like hers too.
This all sounds made up to me, but all right.
We're just making up random words.
Yeah. I go down the I-5 to the Wawa's, get myself a Sheetz.
I got a big
Like,
can of
what?
Goo Goo at the Wawa.
Oh my god. Let's jump into this next bit of news here. I think this was Friday, John, or Thursday.
Oh, hang on, just to close out superpowers,
Sure, please, yeah.
because we are expecting the Invisible Jet still.
Yep.
And the
Batmobile.
new Batmobile.
Yep.
With a wave that's going to have Wonder Woman and Batman. Are those vehicles far behind?
They can't be, right? Like it's almost like they're tied into each other. Same way the Batwing and Supermobile
Right.
were, released about the same time. So that's a really good point, Joel. I hope so. I just want them. So yeah, it's
because it feels like that news broke a long time ago at this point.
it was New York,
San Diego.
No, New York. So
New York.
That was
October.
Again, we were all three here talking about it. Was it October of last year? But yeah, I think it's been like 5-6 months or whatever. So yeah, we need it. We need it.
Yeah, we need it.
But anyways, Dora Laxine, I'm sorry. I take umbrage with this because the Superpowers 1984 Batmobile is not goofy. It is arguably one of the greatest Batmobiles of all time.
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed. Yep. Straight up. I know we've been accused of overhyping superpowers, but I absolutely agree that Batmobile, that blue, the bubble windows, like the bubble windshields, all of that. Yep. Oh, dude, we can all point. It's like our WrestleMania sign.
I
when
can't.
you win the Royal Rumble.
I can't. I don't have one.
Oh.
How do you not have one of those?
Because every time I get one, I sell
behind
it.
you and no Batmobile.
I've been working on the Superpowers collection, the vintage stuff, one by one.
Yeah.
It's happening, but it's not.
Oh, I'm gonna find you one, and holy shit, it's gonna change.
Ever since McFarlane announced, like the vintage stuff has gone crazy in prices.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Really?
I think the last Cyborg that I was watching was in a lot. And I thought it might have been it might go for I don't know, $1,500, because I think there was 12 figures or so in the lot, and it went for over $3,500.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Everyone, hold on to your superpowers a little tighter on nights like this, okay? Except for your Brainiac. Be careful for your Brainiac.
No, don't hold too tight.
I will. I mean, not to sound braggadocious, but I haven't had to worry about trying to find superpowers for so long. Got a complete collection for years now.
Oh gosh,
okay.
man, we need play sets though. I know I'm gonna say this every episode I'm on, but we need play sets, and we need that. We need a phone booth for Mr.
We do.
Superman
Yes.
and Clark Kent.
I could do it all. Do it all.
Yeah.
So now we can move forward. My
Okay.
apologies.
Speaking of the plastic gods, we've got ourselves a god available to purchase Tuesday on MattelCreations.com or creations.mattel.com. We have our first exclusive Creations Masterverse figure, the Dark Lynn Deluxe. And it's going for sale 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Valentine's Day. Bummer. So I for one I think they showed this at Comic-Con, John. Did they show it at Comic-Con?
Yeah, we saw her before.
Yeah. But I, for one, I thought this was a really badass looking figure, badass character. Yeah, some people say like, "Hello, muscle mommy." Power top Evelyn, indeed. Sometimes you just want to be, taken along for the ride. You don't have to be in the driver's seat.
If they power bottom Skeletor, then I think we are gonna have the 2-pack that we've always dreamed of.
Power bottom Skeletor.
Bottom Skeletor.
Or would it be Beastman at this point?
I need the super duper Evelyn. So this is $33 going on sale on Tuesday. John, we've had this tradition now of trying to buy these things live. Are we going to try to do this on?
Sure.
Or
why
it's
not?
Valentine's Day. Do you have Valentine's Day lunch plans, brunch plans?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
But
Sue's here. Just ask real quick.
Yeah, we doing anything at lunchtime at 12 Eastern.
But anyway, so John, if you're there, I'll commit to streaming live, and John, if you can jump in, you can. If not, address it.
It's because we usually do no more than 20 minutes for these
it's pretty
purchases.
We're tight. Keeping it tight as these abs on this Dark Lynn Deluxe action figure. I feel like I should ask Ted if he wanted to come. This is part of his show. He was a big fan of seeing this figure at Comic-Con. But I gotta say, these pictures look amazing. She looks absolutely fantastic. But then this figure doesn't look so good. Like the collar looks a little bent. The paint apps don't look as solid. But the figure looks pretty good. I will say though, something that I think was made aware today, I believe it's like plastic-free packaging, which has kind of caused a little bit of a stir. This is the first, I guess, plastic-free package figure for Motu. John, did you hear about this?
I haven't seen an official announcement, but that's what I kind of guessed, because when they showed that box art where it was just a closed box.
I don't even know what that is. What is that? Lore Legends.
Oh, it's Lore Legends?
Oh, I think it's one of those AI things. Okay. So I think she posted that. That's really creepy.
What did she type in to get that?
Missing probably a picture of her and a dinosaur. This is both my first and last time trying the AI app. Thanks for the confidence boost, you AI scoundrels. I'm so glad Lore Legends is back at it. Big fan of Lore Legends.
Yeah, but she's just across the pond from where I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
nice.
She's on the island, and I'm on the mainland.
But yeah, I saw that picture. Was it maybe Toy Habits? Did you guys post it? Toy Habits. Yeah, maybe did I have a fever dream?
Did you? Yeah, you're breaking this now. Just making it up.
Yeah, I swear to God.
It looks like plastic-free packaging.
Yeah,
I could have sworn there was like a picture of it in cardboard. Like you could see it like in the cardboard. Did I? I could. That's the thing.
All right, Jay Nardwar in the house making up
making things up in Germany and the U.S.
I promise. Okay, here we go. Matt Bush. He saw it on Facebook. There we go.
Then I guess it's true.
But everything you see on Facebook is true.
Yeah.
There's no misinformation there. Anyway, there we go. There we go. Saw it too. All right. Well, if anybody has a good link, send it to geekdadlife@gmail.com. Chrome Killer Confuser. My sources, I made them up. All right. See, okay. There's multiple people saying it. Okay. I have at least 3 sources.
Unnamed.
Unnamed.
They unknowingly knew it already.
Anyway, Geek Illustrator Dad. Okay, all right, let me look up Geek Illustrator. He was here earlier. I wonder if he's still watching
Are
Geek.
you guys related?
It was on a balloon in the sky.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of concerning all these UFOs we're shooting down lately? I'm just kind of like, there's another one. We had like
there was
4 or
another one
5
this
or
morning
something.
over Lake
Yeah.
Huron.
Yeah, they're all in
And
like
another
Canada.
one over
Like,
Kelowna.
what the hell are you doing up there?
What are you sending
Yeah,
over
there's
here?
another one in Kelowna. Yeah. So I don't know.
Is it a new shipping method?
New shipping method. We tried to have cheaper shipping, and Canada Post shot it down. They're like, no.
Oh, hold on. There we go. I got you. Here we go. Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, so plastic-free packaging. The Hasbro one. To me, I don't care about the plastic-free packaging. I really don't. But I'm an opener, so I've said this before. I'm not going to linger on this too much. But the whole thing is, I think where Hasbro's got into trouble is, they're not putting in parts. Some of these figures are breaking really easy, stuff like that. So as long as your figure's good inside, it doesn't. I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially for an exclusive figure like this. But
I agree.
I think the
For
worst part
retail,
about
it
plastic-free packaging. Go ahead, Dole.
I was gonna say for retail, I feel very weird about buying plastic-free packaging from retail.
Yeah.
Like I feel safer buying it from Big Bad Toy Store or CMD or E-Collectibles or whatever. But something about like retail, like again, down in my little tour over the weekend, and you're at Target and you're kind of like, oh, that's a cool figure. I'm not buying it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that?
Matt Bush sent us in. Gabriel Cortez on Motu Origins Facebook group. So yeah. Interesting choice.
How they put it in there.
There's something, like, especially with Mattel Creations, you want a little more pomp and circumstance, and just having like the plain raw cardboard is kind of, I think that's probably the most meh part of this versus it not having any plastic. I think it's just more,
especially
just
for a toy like this,
right? It looks like a shoebox, and it just doesn't have. This is a really badass looking figure, and it just looks a little underwhelming,
like packed away.
Yeah,
I don't know how else to put it. Yeah,
the photo with the throne on the right side of her should be behind her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So again, I don't think this is a plastic free problem. I think it's just it looks boring. I love this from Ian. Like, cardboard.
Yeah. Especially after seeing all the stuff they've done for like Sunman and Frogman and all that other stuff. I don't know. Just, you're right. This feels like a shoebox, a little lackluster. And for a figure that is like, let's all just be real. We're all going to be real here for a moment, folks. This figure is hot. And the packaging should match the figure.
Yes, exactly.
I think that's where they put all the money into, was the figure itself. Instead of caring about the packaging,
right?
Which again, I take it out of the box. Like, the box gets this makes that weird awkward thing we do, at least for openers, that we do, where we hold on to this box for like years sometimes. Just like, why do I still? I'm effectively holding on to trash.
Yeah.
Why am I still holding on to this? So at least in this case, well, throw it in the trash.
Well, recycle it. It's cardboard, at least.
But yeah, let's see. I do want. There's some chats in here. Hung Wen used the Geek Dad code on Intimate Earth and save $50 on what? What did you buy? $50. Let's see. That means if it was a 10% discount, it was like a $500 thing you used. So yeah, use the Geek Dad code on Entertainment Earth. Where's my little banner here? I premiered this with Ryan last time. Or go to ee.toys/geekdad or use the promo code GeekDad. Will save you 10% off any in-stock item on Entertainment Earth. And if you spend over $39, you will get free shipping. Just remember to use the promo code GeekDad.
You want those Super 7 turtles? That's the link you use, folks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, yeah. But I'm excited for the figure. I will be buying this figure. I may have to, like, I don't know, get some money, scrounge some coins from the couch cushions.
You need some loonies?
Yeah, because I bought the Fun Lunar tank.
Does she not come with any accessories like the sword?
No, I
She
think
comes with
that is a
blast
problem because her sword is like what kind of gave her that power, right? But we got hands, not as many Super
Right.
7, and we got some kind of blast effects. But those
Right.
are your accessories.
When this happened in the cartoon, this was one of the coolest damn things. I was like, the only thing this character needed was like thigh-high stiletto heel boots, and it just would have been like. I think they did probably have that, and they were like, no, we gotta take. But the kids are still gonna watch this. We gotta like take this down a notch.
It was scary. My kids didn't want to watch it; they were scared by that show, but I loved it.
Yeah, this was such a cool scene. I thought this was because we didn't see it coming. I did not imagine at this ever happening in He-Man anything, because it just feels like it's He-Man, it's She-Ra, maybe Skeletor gets it.
Yeah.
But you could never imagine like Evelyn. And so for her to get, I just thought it was so cool, and she just looks badass. I dig that she's just massive and jacked and a better sorceress, like just way more powerful, like altogether. Just cool. This is a cool toy. I want it. I don't even collect Masterverse. I want this toy.
Yeah, it's a must buy for me. And I'll be streaming when we buy it live, sharing that the toy sweats TM. And yeah, you could just grab a extra Skeletor God sword. He's peachy.
Yeah.
That's fair enough too. So if you're not getting the love sweats on Tuesday morning, get the toy sweats with Jay and John. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Oh my god. All right. And then one last bit of Motu news. I want to make sure I open this. So as everyone knows, last week, or was it last week? Again, last target. Yeah, it was last week. I was in Germany covering Spielwaren Messe for the channel. Broke some big Motu news here on the channel. And then it kind of went out. Like it's a moment of pride, guys, that Toy News Eye chose a bit of news that I unveiled as like an article on Toy News Eye, right? I thought that was a big
achievement unlocked.
Right?
That is a big deal.
I could put that on my tombstone. But the only problem,
put that on your LinkedIn.
I would, but the only problem, and again, I love Jay over on Toy News Eye. This was not done intentionally or anything like that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But he posted, and I didn't even notice it. I was like, "Oh, cool, that's so neat." You know, it's something that I said ended up on Toy News Eye because I've been following that site for a decade or whatever, over a decade. But on the site, if you notice how he wrote Geek Dad Life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Geek Life Dad.
Books from Geek Life Dad.
Oh,
can you put in an edit request?
I don't know. I kind of just leave it like that. Because the thing is, like, I read it a few times, didn't even notice it said Geek Life Dad. I didn't even notice it said Geek Life Dad. But anyways, I thought that was really cool. But so part of that, the only thing that kind of stunk about all of that is I couldn't share any pictures from that event. But Mattel, they can do whatever the hell they want. It's their stuff. They shot this little promo video for Spielwaren Messe that they posted on their LinkedIn page. I posted this in the news section on our Discord whenever it posted. I know Toy Habits did a post about it. I think Mega J did as well, but we got to talk about it here. Geek Life Dad's own Gerard Gladfella.
Jared Gladfella. He's my favorite.
But there was just a quick little glance of a scene, and I believe it's like the Planet Eternia folks that were there, and they got a little pissed that I was able to share, and they weren't getting no. I love you guys, nothing but a huge fan of you all. So no ill will there. But in the shot, you can see, as I said it, there is the Snake Mountain, a newer version of Snake Mountain, and then you can kind of see the Point Dread there in the middle.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
Just
Get out of the way.
But just give it on this and what you can see. John, what's your thoughts here on the Snake Mountain?
Oh, it looks incredible. I love, like, you described it perfectly. The mountain peak above the gate, like how much taller it is compared to the original one. And now, like, looking at it, because I set up a vintage Snake Mountain next to me for my Origins as a placeholder. Yeah. And now seeing, like, because you mentioned that it's going to be, it is taller, or it looks taller than Grayskull with that peak right there.
I mean, you can see the Grayskull turret right there.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of perspective.
Sure, there is, but it's taller. It's taller.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, now seeing that, I'm gonna have to move my shelves around again whenever this comes out. But I'm super excited.
And I'm just glad that I was where it's like, no, those colors look perfect. But you know, it's me describing it, so I was still a little anxious. Like, what if my eyes are just bad and my eyes aren't the same as everybody else's eyes? So I'm glad there's a picture there to be like, oh no, the color looks really good. Like it looks much better than that first one.
I love it.
I hope it smells like grape candy. That's what I hope.
But I
the
hope
bridge looks great. I do want to point that out. The bridge, you can kind of see it. Oh, look, you're already getting ready. That looks. I don't know why it's sticking out to me as like, wow, that looks really cool. That bridge, that suspension bridge, looks really, really good.
It does, though. It does. And yeah, I think I love how they went with the little kind of the mossy green color. It looks so good. And yeah, you got a little glimpse of the Point Dread there, but yeah,
very cool.
I hope it's made of pop rocks. Oh man,
are we gonna do an episode like three of us, and like we'll get Craig in here as well, where we all use the bat microphone as our microphone for podcasting for an episode?
I'm down for it. John, what was the episode I did the intro using the Snake Mountain microphone?
What was that? Was it wasn't a Halloween episode, was it?
Maybe.
I can't remember. It didn't sound that good though. I remember it didn't come over the microphone that good.
I have it in a drawer. I can probably get it real quick. You all talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Are you Dole, are you collecting these? Are you collecting Origins? Like, are you in on it?
I am cherry picking. I do have Castle Grayskull, and I got like that Castle Grayskull expansion pack that came out that was exclusive for PowerCon.
Oh yeah, with the Spirit of Grayskull.
Spirit of Grayskull. Thank you. So I'm getting that stuff. I clearly did not get Eternia for a couple reasons, and the main reason is space. And there's like, what would I do? I would just end up putting it away. I wouldn't even be able to display the box. It's so big. So it's just like, it's unfortunate. I'll probably get FOMO when people start getting it, but I think I'm okay. And but for the most part, I'm like just kind of cherry picking the characters I either had and loved as a kid, or the characters I wish I had. So like, I didn't have Clawful as a kid, but when I saw Clawful, I had to get Clawful, because he's just such a cool looking character. Yeah. So that's how I'm going about it. But I love the play sets. So they're doing, Snake Mountain. I want this. If they do the Snake, the monster tunnel,
the fright zone.
Sprite Zone. Like I had the original one as a kid. My monster, unfortunately, has deteriorated into dust.
Like most of them did.
Like most of them. See, not everything I have is special and unbroken, right?
Well, see, you have an Eternia, like you have a vintage Eternia, where like there's so few of those surviving compared to the amount of new Eternias that are going to be around. Like we already knew that. We know by the numbers that there's less vintage Eternias in existence than the new Eternias were produced. So I think in that aspect, you're all set. You don't need the new one.
It's true. And there is a part of me that was like, trust me, there's always going to be this part of me that's going to own Snake Mountain. I'm going to own the Castle Grayskull. I love getting all the, like Stridor comes with looks like a section of Castle Grayskull, for instance. Yep. For some reason, I like collecting all the characters that come with extensions to Castle Grayskull. So I'm going to want Point Dread, all this stuff. Yep. But there's always going to be that part of me that's going to be like, I wish I had the space to get the new Eternia so that I could put all 3 play sets together.
Yeah. Because hopefully,
and I just don't.
there wasn't any official word, but the drawings for the Eternia playset, it had like those connecting walls.
Yeah.
So hopefully, that all comes to fruition, but it's going to be like 8 feet wide, 9 feet wide once.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take up one wall of a bedroom. Like
yeah,
like but again, it would be such a beautiful display. Like if I wasn't like dabbling into like Legends and Star Wars and then just like a couple turtles here and there, that kind of stuff, and I was just strictly nothing but Motu, then I would have no problem being like, I'll just get Eternia and everything else. But it looks like Jay has something important to say.
It's just in.
I have my Snake Mountain microphone. Can you hear me?
That sounds way better than last time.
Dude, you sound scary.
Do I?
It's like beyond the grave.
Now you sound like Vincent Price in Thriller.
The evil of Thriller.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds way better than last time.
Yeah, dude, that sounds amazing.
10 more time to age in my room.
You sound a little bit like Billy D, too.
Yeah.
What do you got going on, Chewbacca? I'm going to say Chewbacca. So there you go. At least everybody else needs to get their own Snake Mountain microphone. And there we go. And congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, congratulations,
they won?
Chiefs.
Spoiler alert, if it was taping the show for the game.
Anyway, all right, there you go. And for those that want to, I pulled out my headphones on. Hello. Damn it.
We can still hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All this is I just unscrewed out the this from the Snake Mountain, and you can play along at home too. And I put the speaker up to the microphone.
There you go. Now you have it ready for Valentine's Day.
Or you know what? Like I wonder if it wouldn't work because there's like this whole like almost play area on the new Snake Mountain, but like to like almost kit bash and put in the original microphone into the new one.
Or you could, and again, you could make it better. You could upgrade it. Put a vape machine in there, make the smoke come out of the top of the mountain. Go nuts.
And that's where you get your grape flavor.
That's where you get your grape flavor. Dude, when your Eternia comes in, set up a fountain at the drawbridge area so you have actual running water going through it. Like, do it.
Oh my God. All right. Gents, any other toy news before we go to Stump John and wrap up the show?
Batman 66 stuff was announced. The Wayne Manor
Jada,
playset.
Jada showed off their Street Fighter figures packaging as well.
Where do we find? Where's the best way to find either of these?
Well, Todd McFarlane
Toys-
on his Instagram
on McFarlane Toys.
for
Insta.
those, and then I think Big Bad Toy Store has the Street Fighter figures, the 6-inch ones, up on pre-order. Also, Street Fighter news as well. They're going to reveal more figures next week during Capcom Cup on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So there's a little inside scoop for you as well, if you like Street Fighter.
I don't really.
I haven't
love
played Street Fighter since Genesis.
Okay, well, I do. All right, but let's talk about Batman. I love Batman.
All right, we got the Bat Boat.
Yes.
Looking really nice.
Yes.
You tapped out after the Bat Cave and the Batmobile and those. Like I stopped, but I know people are loving this line. Gents,
Yeah, they're
what's
loving
your
it so
thoughts?
much. I cannot find these toys.
I'm
it makes
disappointed
me
this
cry.
doesn't come with a trailer.
Ooh, to hook up to the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Good call.
Dude.
Like
Good
the Hot
call.
Wheels 150th scale stuff.
Mm.
But still, it's a Bat Boat. It's awesome.
Mhm.
Yep. That looks cool. Does it really float? I don't think it does.
I mean, it looks like it's seaworthy.
Maybe.
It's
If it's sealed.
I mean, the little hole in the back at the engine might fill up and
right.
flutter.
Might take you down a notch, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It's very cool. This is one of these lines where it's like I've never found them in person.
Actually, you guys don't have Target. So that is there? Are they doing it not at Toys R Us where you are or whatever?
No, these are a Walmart exclusive,
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
right? Are they not?
No, here it's
Oh,
Target.
here, Target.
Okay, here it's Walmart, and the only thing I've ever been able to find and get is the Batcave diorama playset, but I've never found any of the figures. Never found the Batmobile. So then, because I never found Batman and Robin in the Batmobile, I was like, well, then I'm just not gonna if I can't get who I need right off the bat. But now looking at like the new Wayne Manor playset diorama, I'm having like serious FOMO of like not having these toys.
Yep.
They are awesome. They are awesome.
It's almost like, you want to have like two levels. You have this above the Bat Cave, and I mean those little poles are really spindly, so probably wouldn't work or whatever. But still, it'd be really cool.
Yeah. This needs an Aunt Harriet though now. Like we need an Alfred, we need an Aunt Harriet, and we need Bruce Wayne, and Dick Grayson.
Yeah, like in just civilian clothing.
We need civvies. I know I'm always like, I want a Clark Kent, I want Lois Lane, but I mean, and I want Dick, I want Bruce, I want Hal, right? I want everybody. Like that's just how I am with like, I want my superheroes in their shirt and jeans, and I want them in their spandex. And when I see Marvel Legends we're doing it where you get like multiple, they made Peter Parker for the comics, they made Peter Parker for MCU. It just gets me like, come on, just give me a little Dick. That's it. Just a little bit.
And they did. McFarlane has the unmasked head sculpts from the Batman and Robin outfits, so they're ready to go.
Yes, just do it. And I was hoping DC Direct was going to do that when they did the animated line. When they were doing their figures, I was like, this is going to be the line where I get Summer Gleason, Dick Grayson, Bruce Wayne, Barbara Gordon, like, because we're getting Bullock, we're getting Gordon, we're getting Montoya, right? Like, this is where we're going to get, like, we even got, like, Little Red Nighty Harley Quinn in a 2-pack. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, we're going to get Bruce. We're going to get Dick. This is happening. And we never did. So I'm counting on Todd, the Todd father, to listen and heed my prayers of getting Bruce and Dick, even if it's in 66.
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
I hadn't thought about it because somebody had asked me this week if the heads were removable. So I never popped one of the heads off, but yeah, they're just on a ball joint because the regular Batman is hard to find. He's gotten expensive. But
Really?
but you can buy the Alfred as Batman for on clearance right now, and then you can buy either the Surfer or Boxer Batman and pop the head off of that and put it on your Alfred body because it's the same thing as Batman, and you can make a Batman for like $20 compared to buying him for like $40.
Damn, he's going for $40.
I think I had a few extras a while ago that I ended up flipping, and I think Batman I got like 35 for loose.
Damn.
But you can just make your own. You can just make your own.
Yeah.
I gotta find him first. But yeah, like that's like again, I just feel like it feels so weird to me to like I would need the Batmobile as well. Like I just feel like if I got those three right out of the gate, I probably would have been like an insane completist.
Yeah.
On this line. It's so and like you showed too, like we're getting King Tut.
Yeah.
Like, come on. That's awesome. And that episode's awesome. He does dancing in one of those King Tut episodes too. We need a dancing Batman figure for sure.
Well,
they make a nightclub playset.
Yeah, but then that was like wasn't it a Matty Collector Comic-Con exclusive?
Yeah, the Batusi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because isn't that
make that an exclusive? He would just be like, "Here you go."
Is that the first episode or the second episode of the series?
I don't know.
It's early.
Yeah, it's early.
But I love how he goes. Anytime he goes to a bar, he always asks for a glass of orange juice. So if they ever do make a nightclub, they need to make sure it comes with a rock glass with orange juice.
Yep.
It needs that. I would love
and
that.
Then real quick, these Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. I'm not a Street Fighter guy, but they look cool.
And this is kind of Jada's first kind of take on action figures. So to me, this is kind of like a big deal. This could be a runner-up for a Rookie of the Year award as well, if these look as good as these photos.
Sure. Yeah. Because they're die cast, right? They're famous for die cast, so it is interesting.
Yeah, they did the Universal Monsters figures, which
right. Oh, right.
They see, but those figures they were really popular at the same time that NECA was doing theirs, and it seems like the Jada ones like caught on fire where people were just picking them up everywhere. Like I can't find them at all, but I find them at toy shows for twice the price.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that. I'd rather get NECA if I'm spending $40.
Yeah.
Yep.
But these are cool. Yeah. I don't know. I really like this, and great. I like that they're starting off. You got to do wave one has to be Ryu, has to be.
Yeah.
But again, we'll see who they're coming out with next because I think whenever you do Ryu, the next wave has to be Chun-Li. Those are your those are your two icons, right? But it's always good to have do an icon with, one of maybe the lesser known ones that's not in every game. Like a Fei Long, which I'm also surprised they were allowed to do. Little tidbit for those who don't know a lot about Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter. Fei Long was kind of like they were kind of told we're not sure you're allowed to use them anymore. This was these were Bruce Lee's people.
Okay.
Because they were this might be a little too Bruce Lee. So you might have to dial it back now a little bit.
Okay.
Right, because that's kind of who he's supposed to be, right?
Yeah. So it looks like they've already announced. Chun-Li has already been announced. She's going to be in Wave 1, I guess.
Oh, so there's even more to this wave. It's just these two figures are the only one up for pre-order. Yeah, see, if you get Chun-Li's got to be in there, man. She is iconic.
If I remember right, because I'm barely familiar with any of these characters because I haven't played in forever.
Yeah.
But I think the Soda Toys, Fei Long, looked just like Bruce Lee. Like it was a Bruce Lee figure. And forever it was really expensive because it was, it was like a good Bruce Lee.
Well, at least
Yeah,
maybe Chad gets right. This is not a good Bruce Lee figure. It's just the way.
So maybe they're getting away with it here,
Yeah.
right? Like it's like here he looks more like he was drawn back in like the late 90s, right?
Yeah, exactly. But so there you go. Available for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. The Big Bad Toy Store hasn't given us a Geek Dad code yet, so I have no Geek Dad codes.
Oh, okay. So
Big Bad Toy Store. But
before you order these from Big Bad Toy Store, please check Entertainment Earth. If they are there, please use the website.
With pre-orders, that code doesn't give you any off for pre-orders, so pre-order wherever the hell you want. But if it's in stock at Entertainment Earth, use the promo code GeekDad to save 10%.
Wait for them to come in stock, then place your order. Get free shipping. Get 10% off.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
That's how you want to do things. 10% off. Hey, that's what you want.
Do you hate money? Do you not want to save money?
Don't leave that money on the table. Pick it up.
All right.
We got inflation here.
It's time for Stump John. It's where we challenge John and his knowledge of all things toy accessories. And
I'm turning off the chat. I'm competing with John. It's going to be who gets it first tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, sir. Those are some words.
Let's do it.
Well, you need like a little glove to be like, I challenge you, sir.
Yeah.
Challenge you to a duel.
I just unsheathed my sword. I challenge you, John, to an accessory duel.
Uh-oh. Did you send in the photos?
I sent in the photos.
Hold on, I got the nice one that Charlie did, and then I got this one.
That's such an old photo. It's ridiculous, and I love it.
That. Well, okay, all right. Let's do this. Here we go. There's the song. Here we go. It's that time again. It's time to challenge John and Toll on their knowledge of all things toy accessories. Yes, we know John's an expert, and Dole did horribly once and okay the other time. And we have to challenge them in that segment we like to call Stump John. Remember to everywhere all around the world, it's time to do what? It's time to Stump That John and Dole.
This is the closest that John and I get to fighting.
Fight. Or elaborate, Stump Him, John. There you go.
Oh.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Dole.
Oh no. It's okay. I'm not meant to win. I'm supposed to. It's like wrestling. I got to put him over.
You're the fall guy.
That's right. I'm doing the job tonight.
These were submitted by Dartherian, I believe. And these are all be in like one picture.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
All
like,
right.
so the accessories are all in one picture, and so you have to look at them all and figure out what's what. Just start naming them once you get them.
Okay, that little purple thing is from. Hang on, I gotta talk it out in my head.
All right,
Go ahead,
Oz, John, you got.
Oh, sorry. The top middle, that little slug-looking thing is Jabba the Hutt's son from the Clone Wars. Came with Ahsoka Tano.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna verify. Damn, Dole is right.
He gets one.
Point on the board.
Gets one.
Okay. So, John, do you have a counter here?
The silver tail. Oh, man, this is. I don't know if I'm right.
Okay.
But I think it goes to the Transformers Beast Wars depth charge.
You are also right. It is.
Jay, that little purple thing is from Jubilee Generation X Toy Biz.
The little blob thing?
The little blob thing.
You are correct. Oh my God. All right. John, can you counter?
Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got the good ones. Let me look. Man, that little
That little squirrel-looking thing, just because of the
I know.
angle that it's at, I feel like that's from Black Series. That's like Thrawn's thing.
Hey, don't.
Hey,
You're
that's
on-
a competition. If I get
I
it
don't think
first, I
that's-
get it first.
I don't think that's Black Series. That little worm, brown worm thing. For some reason, I think it's Men in Black.
Oh. Jay? If he's got that first tip, I'm going to let him take the whole thing.
Hold on, I'm just gonna. I don't think so.
Is it? Joel
Wait,
said
say it
Black
again,
Series.
John, say it again.
I said Men in Black.
It is not Men in Black.
Okay.
Is it Black Series?
It is Black. I think it is Black Series. Yes.
Is it that little critter that comes with Luke Skywalker from the expanded universe?
It is. Dole 3, John 1.
I know.
All right.
Could this be
Oh
the
my
greatest
God.
upset in GDL history?
Oh my God, it's a super Dole.
Well, I know that
the little.
I know.
Oh, go ahead. You first.
John, go ahead, John.
I know that that's the key, the Cybertron key, is just that, but I won't know what character that goes to, other than that it's a Transformer Cybertron key.
It is a
That should be
Cybertron
enough for the
key.
point.
Can you give anything else? Maybe you give it a little more. Anything.
Let me think on that. I'm trying to think of somebody's name.
Okay.
All right, go
Dole,
Dole.
it's 3-1 right now.
I feel like that semi-transparent item between that weasel and the tail.
Uh-huh.
It is like it's something from like the 3.75 Marvel Universe toys. Like something that you would put on like the hand of like Captain Marvel or something.
You are wrong. It's not that.
Oh,
Okay.
counter that. Does it go to the Star Wars comic back Clone Emperor?
No.
Is it
but
his mask?
It is a mask.
Oh,
It doesn't. Ryan, do you know who I'm talking about? In
Yeah.
the Legacy 2-packs, there was a Emperor clone
Yep.
that came with a
But
mask.
it's not that.
It's not that, but it's.
Is that an electro mask?
You're circling.
Is it Star Wars? Is it Star Wars?
It's Star Wars.
Okay.
It is Sith related.
Is it Darth Bane's mask?
Yes, Darth Bane's
Nice.
mask. 3-2. Dolers
Okay.
is still in the lead.
That whip is also from something that was in a recent movie as well, or a fairly modern movie. And I'm just trying to think of what it is. John, any ideas?
No.
Now I feel like we're teaming up.
I don't know. We're on a mission to get this. We're
Yeah,
gonna dissect this whole picture. Is okay. So on that, it looks like it looks like a lightsaber whip, essentially.
Mhm.
But is that thing that's on the end of it a part of it, or is that a second, or is that another piece?
Second
It looks
thing,
like
but
a
I don't
little,
think Darth. Like, let me know. I don't think you didn't say what that was.
because it
I don't
looks
know
like a
if
little
you're
character on the end of
It
that.
does.
whip.
It looks like
Oh,
a
wait.
minifig.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. That's a separate thing. That is not connected to the whip.
Well, that's a
Oh.
hey, Dartharian, learn how to take things at a better angle. 'Cause that's BS. I'm gonna call you out right there. That's a BS angle.
Maybe that's part of the challenge. You're trying to see it from a certain angle.
He's got the little red eyes, probably got a little mouth open. Little electric dude.
I can't tell if that key is red and gold or orange and gold.
I would say it's red and gold.
That whip's bugging me because I know. Is that from Lord of the Rings?
No.
No, it's Harry Potter. That's a Harry Potter wand with magic
It
and
isn't.
shit coming out of it.
Nope.
No? Is it Lord of the
Nope.
Rings with magic shit coming out of it?
Nope. I'll give a hint. These accessories are, aside from the Jubilee, are either Transformers or Star Wars.
No one with self-respect collects Transformers. Let's make that.
You can't insult Tartharian News. Put this together.
No, I'm just doing it because I'm projecting because I don't know anything about Transformers. I got nothing against Transformers collectors. I think you're all wonderful.
My God. Okay.
I'm just projecting. I'm mad and taking it out on you instead of me who doesn't know. All right? It's just
John's close on the key thing.
I know, but
okay.
I can't think of who. There's like 100 of those keys.
Sure.
I don't think I will ever get it.
Okay. Well, I'll give you half a point. So you're at 2.5. Dole's at 3. There's 2 accessories left. Any idea of these 2 things? You guys haven't gotten close yet. So if nothing gets done, it means Dole wins.
But that whip thing is not Star Wars?
It is Star Wars or Transformers.
Oh, hang on. So it's Black Series just because of the size of it. Just trying to think of which character it is. It's EU. Trying to think of all the EU characters that have come out.
I can't.
Even if John wins, I just want us to get all these. This is where I'm at now. This is where
I don't think I know what that goes to. I don't even know if that's a lightsaber with like
they had the light whips if they were like the Sith witches, right?
Suspense. I hope it never ends. Well, it has to end at some point.
It has to end, Steph.
A lot of people are getting the little electritude up here. A lot of people have gotten that one. If that maybe
is that
he looks familiar, but I just can't even place it.
Is that
what's Transformers or Star Wars?
Is that Transformers? The little
it is Transformers.
Guy in the top right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this has got to be you, John.
I can't think what that would be.
Okay.
Is he a companion ghost for the Ghostbusters Ecto 1
so.
Transformer?
I can't think of any Transformer that came with like a companion. Because he looks just like a little like piece of electricity or something.
Outside of Soundwave. Didn't Soundwave have?
I got to call it. I'm not going to know any more of this.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
All right.
I'm just saying lightsaber whip thing from a Sith sister from.
It is Dark Lady Lumiya's light whip from a Star Wars comic 2-pack.
Okay, I should be getting a 0.5 for that.
Is that a Sith witch?
Yes.
The Dark Woman. Isn't it Dark Woman?
I'll give you a 0.5. You're winning regardless, though. But sure, 0.5. And then the last thing, it's Kremzeek from the TF Siege Reflector 3-pack. And then John, the key was Speed Planet Key from Cybertron Override.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
All right, so with that said, the first ever Super Dole wins. Congratulations!
Congrats!
Thanks. It was. I felt like those were put. I feel like some of those were gimmies to Doles.
Yeah, I was so funny. I was like, John's not gonna know that, but I was like, oh shit, these are Star Wars things. You're gonna do great. This is into Dole's wheelhouse here.
Well, you had Toy Biz Jubilee, so
yeah,
that was one just for you.
Yeah, I was like, come on. I knew what I just had to try to like. I knew what it was from. I just needed to like. I was like, I have one of those rolling around in a box somewhere. I got in a shoebox with my evil in. Wasn't a Dolan one. This was like my third try at getting stumped. But I've done better each time.
All right, as we wrap things up here, remember, for all of our patrons, and there's a link in the description, patreon.com/geekdadlife. We're talking about space danger. Thunder Tank's coming for me this week, as well as this damn DeLorean potentially as well. Not this week, but soon. And I don't know, there's just so much big shit coming. I don't have any room for it. So we're gonna talk about that, plus our latest hauls. Joel's gonna talk about his recent experience buying toys at a toy show in America, the United States of America. And then tomorrow on GDL2, Ralph and I will be talking screens, all the trailers from the big game, the Super Bowl today. Tons of trailers dropped, including Guardians, Fast 10, Indiana Jones, and of course The Flash. We finally got to see Keaton Bats in full and in all of his glory.
What are you doing on Tuesday?
It's nothing. I'm still not working till 2 weeks from now.
Are you not doing a pre-show for the Jeffries on Tuesday?
Oh my God, you're right. Yes.
Red carpet.
The Jeffries. Thank you, Toll. The
You're
Jeffries are happening on Toy Anxiety this Tuesday at 9:30. But John and I will be doing red carpet coverage at 9 o'clock right here on GDL. I gotta find a suit. John, do you have like a suit you can wear?
I don't have a jacket. I have I'm gonna wear a button up.
Okay, perfect.
Shirt.
All right.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna be dressing up nice. I believe at least Craig has said that you all be kind of jumping at different points, do some red carpet interviews. We'll also be talking about the nominations and all that fun stuff. Be here 9 o'clock. There'll be a post, and it'll lead right up to the Jeffries, and then we'll send you all over to the Jeffries over on Toy Anxiety. But the party starts here on Geek Dad Life at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. John and I will be dressed up and ready to talk Dole. I mean, this is gearing up to be the biggest Jeffries ever.
This is the WrestleMania for Toy Anxiety. That's the best way to put it. This is our prestigious award show, and we go all out. I know other channels do their like yearly awards and stuff as well, but ours is something a little different. It's a little bit of it's a little sketch show. It's some honoring, it's some spotlighting, and it's shout outs, and it's a big ordeal. I'll put it that way. Everyone puts in a lot of work to make these things a lot of fun. So expect a lot of guest stars, a lot of surprise appearances. It's going to be fun, and I don't know how we're going to do it, but I think it's going to be bigger and better than last year.
I love it. It's exciting.
Remember,
Super
we had
exciting.
Bret the Hitman Hart was on it last year.
Yep. Last year was really good.
Yeah, last year was really good.
This year's going to be even better from what I hear.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
And then we'll be picking out. Well, that's what I heard. We'll be picking out the festivities here on Geek Dad Life at 9 o'clock. And then we'll do our red carpet show. We'll talk about the nominees. We'll talk to some of the stars of the Jeffries, and then we'll hand it off to the wonderful people over at Toy Anxiety for the Jeffries. And if you don't know Jeffries, it is arguably the greatest, maybe not even toy award show in the world.
In the
it's
world.
Happening in the world.
It is happening. And yes, there will be a Gotham City tonight for those asking in the chat. So that'll be on Wednesday. We're going to do it a little earlier. We're also going to do our trailer breakdowns, which is why Jay is not invited. You can hear his opinion on Monday. You can hear mine and Craig's opinion of it on Wednesday. And maybe John, if I can get him to double dip for just 1 week. We'll see.
He's already double dipping because he's doing today, tonight, and Tuesday.
We can get him to do just one more.
Can I like just kind of come in the background and just heckle you guys like, that's a bad take?
Do you want to come on?
No, it's fine.
Guys,
are you sure? Because you can. You're always more than welcome.
I probably should spend time with my wife or something.
I gotta jump off, but I'll see you in After Dark.
All right, see you after dark.
Okay.
We'll be in After Dark about 5 minutes. So we'll see you all over there. And until next time, hold on, wrong song. There we go. Take care, everybody. We'll see you for After Dark for all of our patrons. To everybody else on GDL2, Ralph and I will be talking the trailers for Super Bowl today, tomorrow. And then, yes, Tuesday, we'll be doing a stream to share our ordering experience for the God Evil Lynn. Maybe if the G.I. Joe thing's crazy, we'll cover that. Plus our Jeffries coverage. Good Lord, Dole. There's just a lot of stuff happening this week.
It's a big week. Big week in toys. It's a big week in tubing.
A lot of tubing. A lot of the tubes going on. So we'll
like Black
man.
Mana, we got a lot of tubes.
Yeah, a lot of tubes, yeah. And until next time, hasta luego. And goodbye. Take care, everybody.